Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Trails from Zero Challenge, the live stream series where we're trying to beat this amazing RPG on Nightmare Mode without ever changing our starting gear. If you want to watch these challenge runs on your own time, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and boop that bell button to stay notified. Now, in the previous stream we defeated 2 super bosses for some side quests, and now we have one more super boss to beat. Or I guess it's technically 2 super bosses, it's 2 of these things. They're called Org Virage. Now, from what I understand, and from our scan from last stream, because I do remember scanning this thing is weak to a couple elements, like there's just another element, but for the most part, it's just a dragon that has a ton of health and seems to have the ability to significantly reduce one of our stats at random. So, I was thinking over last stream, what's kind of like the best way to handle this? Let's see if I can find the, I think this would be under the Stargazer's Tower. Should be somewhere in here. Oh, Org Virage, there it is. Yep, here's the resistances. So, look at that, wow, that attack stat's massive. But anyway, essentially, it exhales the devilish breath. It's an ancient dark dragon. It's weak to space and earth, but resistant to winds. So that's a little unfortunate for Ellie, since she's our main damage dealer, but the big problem with this thing is that it's literally resists everything, so there's no like debuffs we can use. And it's also got almost 12,000 health. And we have to defeat 2 of these things. So I'm thinking for the strategy tonight, we're going to... I wanted to see if the corner strategy has any merit. It's going to depend on how much range that breath attack has, but if the breath attack happens to be a melee attack, then that might be viable. And if that doesn't work, then we'll try, I guess, for a full-blown... then we'll try to aim for a full-blown, like, evasion build, where we have maybe 2 party members constantly spamming the evasion button. So that way, improving everyone else's invasion, so at least there's a chance that they miss. And then we try to heal and go from there. Without further ado, let's get started. Hello, Copper Nicholson. Thanks for dropping by. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. I think if we're going to go for this strategy, we need to keep everyone in the background. And I think the person who we want to try and keep alive the longest is going to be Ellie, since she is probably our heaviest damage dealer with spells. Also, Rita says there's Milliam. In Volume 10, Salem will ultimately be defeated by the power of love. Ospen has been exclusively hiring physically attractive students for the specific purpose of producing a potential suitor to court this person. Upon completing their matrimonial union, the magical laws of Salem's time will kick in, bestowing the power to control the broom upon her husband and wife as part of the dowry. The outdated social norms will and permanently neutralize Salem forever, saving remnants. Yay! That doesn't make any sense, William. I just wanted to ever make sense. Aw, fine. We destroy that dragon, though. Oh, we're gonna try. Okay. Well, the good news is at least Ellie and Tio are faster. So, let's see. Are these... Oh, that's something else I thought of. So, okay, so these things are 1 space wide, so we can't... corner strat probably won't work unless they're purely melee fighters. However, just because these enemies are immune to debuffs for the most part, does not mean that they are immune to suction. I still want to try corner strat just to see if it might... Well, let's see. If I try to cast, like, Dark Matter, for example, that might be what they're trying to get us to do. I'm curious, would this, like, Actually, what is the move on these things? It's not gonna tell us, is it? Okay. Oh, I probably could have looked at that, outside of the battle. Hold on, chat. Well, I think, it makes perfect sense. I'm not following. Yeah, but what I'm thinking, chat, is if Dark Matter does work as intended, then basically we could keep forcing them backwards. And that would effectively nullify anything they can do if they're, like, primarily a close-range sort of combat. So they're kind of pulled over there, then we want to pull them further that way. I really hope this works. What? What? Okay, Corner Strat definitely won't work. Because the Gale of Evil's a thing. Oh, did it, like, cancel our arts? Huh. Oh, okay, then. So basically, if they have to go at all, that happens. We can't delay them. Now, this one's a toughie. Okay. I think we'll have to let's see what else we can. We'll probably have to rethink this a bit. Alright, I vote we take a tactical retreat and rethink this. 1 second, chat. If we're going to be destroyed, I want to for a good reason. Okay, so Corner Strat isn't going to work. Because Gale of Evil is a thing. Let's reload the game and see how we can think of chat. Okay. So taking a look at all of this. 1 second, chat. We need not recipe, combat. See if we can't find ourselves the Stardazer's Tower. I guess Corner Strat could still be effective if we have a constant source of healing. That's going to be the big risk, in my opinion. Okay, so let's see here. Speed is 49, defense is... Its ADF is notably low. Well, I guess relatively low. It's only has an ADF of 250, so that would seem to imply that the way to go against this thing would be to do special attacks or magic attacks. However, in order to do magic attacks effectively, that requires a fair amount of setup on our part. And it also implies that our main healers won't be able to heal, which could be problematic. Yeah, so basically, trying to use moves to pull these things backward probably won't be the best strat. I really don't have to think about this one for sure, chat. No space are their weakest element. Let's see, well, space and earth are their weakest element. So for the sake of argument, chat, let's take a look at the, what's it called? Let's take a look at the lists. So for earth, what goodies do we have? There's 8 Drasil if we get to 10 earth and 3 water and wind, so that's hyper specific. There is... wait a minute. Oh, that could be it. That might be the solution. Chat, look down there. Adamantine Guard, or Adamantine Shield as we know it from Trails of Cold Steel. These guys seem to be... The thing I'm noticing here is that, unlike in other things, Adamantine Shield seems to be an area of effect here. It's a small area of effect, but it's still an area of effect. It leads me to believe that if we could get into a situation where we could just have someone chain casting Adamantine Guard over and over and over again, we might be able to essentially make ourselves not truly undefeatable, but at least able to eat the Gale of Evil attack. Enough for someone to heal. And then follow up that way. So we want to go with an adamantine guard strat. That's one option. Looking at the other options. Yeah, it's Mirage don't have to help us very much. I like how we've reached the point in the game chat where we really have to look through these lists to see what our available options are here. Okay, so Last Disaster would probably be the strongest attack we could throw at them, since it would be a space art. But it also, actually getting Last Disaster up in the first place is kind of difficult, because we need all that. And we also need... it'd also be a line attack, which means they would have to be really, really close together in order for that to work. They haven't shown any indication that they can use art, so we don't have to worry too much about that, I don't think. We got for Mirage Arts. So, let's see here. Also, only works on one target, so that doesn't really help us too much. Any specific, like, gem that might help us? Not too much is jumping out at me at this moment. I think that's where we get that Scorpio gem, I don't know where it is. The enemy. There's like any kind of evasion build we could make. Okay. And not too much else jumping out at me, so the main thing I'm getting from this is Adamantine Shield, or Adamantine Guard. I think that'll be our best course of action here. Now, who can actually cast it currently? That is the question. So... Ellie can't... Lloyd can't... Dio? Nah. Yeah, we built them for art reflects, not the other way around, so we'll have to make some adjustments. In order to cast Adamantine Guard, it's... Adamantine Guard is 8 Earth, 3 Space. So I think the 3 Space is the easy part. The harder part's just the 8 Earth, because we don't really use Earth all that much. Let's take a look at our ordnance gun, chat. Okay, how are we going to get Lloyd up to 8 Earth? I think the goal here should be to readjust Randy and Lloyd to have Adamantine Guard, no matter what. So to do that, okay, we do have the Capricorn gem. Defense 3 would be nice. Yep. Defense 3. It's gonna make them weaker with attack, but I think it's worth it in this case because... Okay, yeah, so... Give Lloyd... I just put this here, Septime Vein. Yeah, Septime Vein... No, that doesn't work. Okay, so we need 3 space. So there's range. Oh, that might should be good for the goals to cast Adamantine Guard. So EP cut 2 could be useful. Okay, let's go EP cut 2. And instead of Intimidation, we're going with no defense 3. Oh, right, because it's requires a 2 for. Right. Really hope. Okay, that works. So that gives Lloyd Adamantine Guard. Also gives him Repressed, which could be useful. Then for Randy, same deal. We need to give him sufficient stats for Adamantine Guard. I think the easiest thing to do will be here. Of course, if we do this, we're going to lose out on his strongest spell, but I think it's worth it in this case. So we need... The irony here is that defense 3 will effectively cancel out attack 3. Well, not effectively cancel out, but it'll, like, nullify some of the benefits of attack 3. So maybe we go with the Capricorn Gem instead. So it just becomes more effective. Then we just need 3 more. Need to get rid of Burn because it's generally useful, but it's not as useful in this fight. Yeah, Septium Main, why not? That'll do us enough for Adamantine Guard. Okay. So now, yep, there it is. Adamantine Guard. Did I get an EP cut 2 as well? Nah, that's definitely be useful. Anything that lets us... Okay, let's think about this. Adamantine Guard costs 80 EP to cost. A 5% cut to that. See, 10% would be 8, so that would be 76. 76 times 4 is... So 80 times 4 is 320. 76 times 4, 280 plus 24. It still wouldn't be enough to get him below to cast it a 4th time without an EP charge. But if we had a little more EP, well, if it was a 10% cut though, would that be enough? So 10% cut, what would that be? 72. 72 times 4 is 288, so it's still slightly too high, so it won't really be useful. Okay. What about Lloyd? So I think with the way Lloyd's sitting right here, it's actually in a good spot because it gets him to 4 casts of Adamantine Shield. I just don't call it... I know it's called Adamantine Guard in this game, chat, but I just don't call it Adamantine Shield because that's what it was in Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2. So, we're going to have Lloyd and Randy effectively playing the ultimate defenders here. And as for Randy and Ellie and Tio are going to have to play a really big role here as our main healers / damage dealers. They both can hit very hard. The question is, who is better to be the person dealing the most damage? And I honestly think that's going to have to be Ellie, because Ellie is our heaviest hitter when it comes to... Yep, Ellie's just our heaviest hitter, so when it comes to spells. So what we could have is Ellie casting... I'm curious if there's any ability to use Suction against these things. If there is, despite their heavy resistances to everything, that could be huge because that could delay some of their attacks. By that I mean pushing them so far away that they have to waste a turn trying to get closer. And then that would leave Tio to play healer, which she can do quite well. Well, that's the theory anyway, chat. We're going to test it out now. Let's head right into it. Ooh, a critical hit. You like to see it. Alright. Probably... I mean, Dark Matter will get multiplied, but Avalon Day's probably just a heavier attack. Well, might as well do the first thing we gotta do, which is actually buff Ellie. So let's give Ellie her... ATS boost. Where's my ultimate? There it is. Alright. We got a bunch of alliances here. Can't be having that now, can we? Okay, looking at our different attacks here. Problem is I can't have Tio not being available for a turn. They're like an element easier that'd be useful. I could give maybe an evasion booster. See if we have any. Also, read us as Tella. My name is Tella Rizzer Herschel, and I'm only 1 year old. I finally said my first word, and it's Mom. Oh, yeah, and it's Mama. Oh, Sarah's so proud of me. She took me to this fun place. It's called the Adoption Center. I'm going to meet more people. I'm excited for the kids to do all sorts of things. Tom's Ashtrap gave a bunch of royal orders to the insane order. Jake Sisto got a part-time job as sports at Quartz, and Worf got Ray Billy into NFTs. Oh no. Anyway, what do I want to do here? Well, actually, there is a crit. Maybe that's. The problem is, everyone who I want to use the crit for wouldn't really be able to make the most use of it. Although, I guess Lloyd's S-Craft is actually pretty decent now. Pretty sure Tio, please be in range. Alright, critical juncture here. If Randy crafts Adamantine Guard. Okay. We'll probably get it in time. Well, we have an S-Craft, but... where's the critical hit, though? I know Tio would be able to hit them both, but at the same time... It's a critical hit, though. Yeah, I mean, we have to go for it. I mean, it's damage. Yep, gotta cast the Adamantine Dart. Please no interrupts. I swear. Why is that interrupts? That is so annoying. Now the problem is that someone's probably about to die because of Yell of Evil hit all of us before we can do anything. And Randy can't cast this fast enough. What? Are you serious? Ow. Well, this isn't good. It's on me too. Although the double strength boosted S-Craft did deal about 2,000 damage. Oh wait, is Gale of Evil truly random, or does it only happen when we try to cast arts? Is that like the gimmick with this fight? I know. Maria says, we don't run away, we're absolutely going to die. Let's see here. So, a double strength boosted Lloyd on a critical hit only does about 2,000 damage. How much secrecy popcorn will we need to get everyone surviving? There's a strategy to actually have Tio use her S-Craft that gives the Adamantine Guard just instantly gives the chance. I think we need to reevaluate, chat. Definitely something we... Okay. Definitely need to reevaluate a bit. Got some things to think about. Okay, so if Adamantine Shield is basically a bust, can we... Would an S-Craft spam strat work if we were to gather them up in such a way that we could keep everyone alive just by healing every turn? Something I have to think about. Many thoughts to be had, chat. On the flip side, if we do figure it out, then we'll of course have a lot of this boss to defeat in that case. Tricky one. He shows us just a decent monster all around. Especially with that Gale of Evil attack. Copper Nicholson asks, by the way, what kind of fanfiction are we allowed to write for Heartwell? I'd say just anything that's PG-13 or lower, so... That's what I think would make the most sense. Anything PG-13 or lower. If it's anything above PG-13, then I would not want to see that, personally. Alright, so... I think this through. I'm not following Copper Nicholson. I follow. Pretty sure that, like, if you go to a movie and it would fall into the PG-13 category, that's the definition, Copper Nicholson. It's not ambiguous at all. Okay. So, what I'm getting from this chat is because that Dale of Evil attack they have does... Not only does it do a ton of damage, but it also just cancels our arts. I think we need to find some way to cast our arts faster. Pretty sure there's a gem that can do that somewhere around here. But then yeah, there is. Time cast arts is tough by 25%. If we can make, if there's any way we could get that up faster, that would be better. I'm not following Copper Nicholson. Again, if whatever it is, Copper Nicholson, it just has to follow the rules on the Discord server. And generally be considered PG-13. It's really not that hard of a definition, dude. Anyway, so let's rethink this. So, Adamantine Guard is, maybe it's a bit too slow. I was wondering if we should... I think we need to at least take a little detour to... Well, but that wasn't the question in Copper Nicholson. The question was, what fanfiction would you like to see? And I said, at most, PG-13. That was the question, dude. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, since we're kind of at an impasse with some of these attacks, let's actually go back and see if we can't get ourselves some more task ornaments, or if that's something that we just have to find. If it's something we can synthesize, then we might be able to get to a point where some of the weaker orbments are actually fast enough to go before the enemies can attack. Because I feel like that's one of the big problems we're having here, is that we just can't seem to do anything, and they're very physically resistant. Oh dear, whoops. So yeah, physically resistant. Alright, we really have to deal with this. Fine. So ominous. There we go. Where is the exit? Where do the exit be? Well done, Copper Nicholson. You just look up the definition of PG-13, and as long as it is what you're posting is following server rules, simple as that. Anyway, as we're going on our little trek back to the Orbital shop, since Hartwell was brought up, I did manage to finally get through the list of I've been working on preparing for the Hartwell demo release, and one of the actions I have to take that I never even considered before I started doing this whole development process is requesting whitelists from antivirus software that detects false positives for the video game. So, essentially, like, if you know about antivirus softwares, they're designed to protect you from ransomware and all sorts of other harmful viruses. And for the most part, they do a great job of that. However, there are occasions where the software is so aggressive that it actually prevents, that actually reports what would be known as a false positive. In other words, identifying a file as malicious that actually isn't, due to overly strict criteria. And in such cases, one has to... in such cases, what I've learned from this process is that developers have to reach out to the specific companies who run the software to request that their either games or websites or stuff be whitelisted so they are no longer marked as a false positive. Now, that's mostly for convenience, so that people who are using the software don't have to manually whitelist it and instead have it just be by default. So I managed to go through the list of software antiviruses that seem to have been marked as false positives, and it turns out that a bunch of the the antivirus softwares don't have a whitelisting program. But for the ones that did, that I was eligible to, I sent my requests in, and hopefully that helps a little bit. Now, let's see. Oh, so you're asking about swearing. Well, my response, Copper Nicholson, is follow the rules for the Discord server on swearing, and if it doesn't adhere to those rules, then it would have to be basically be on an external link to another website, or just simply post it in a DM. Since, you know, we like to keep a wholesome community here at Copper Nicholson, which means he's trying to tamp down unnecessary swearing and keep things clean. I understand that swearing is fairly common in PG-13 films. But I'm just generally opposed to excessive swearing. Oh, right, those enemies are still tough. Oh, whoops. Accidentally hit the home button there for a second. Sorry about that, chat. Right now, we're making our way back to this door. That's not what I said, Copper Nicholson. Like, it could be PG-13 from, like, the mature themes about it, but it's just excessive swearing. Basically, just follow the Discord server rules. The Copper Nicholson is there in black and white. And if it would be something that would violate the Discord server rules, then you can share it with people through DMs that are okay with that. Okay, we're back. Now we just need to fast travel to the store. Alright, to the orbital store. Can we get some casting ports? Let's find out. Let's go with here. It's allowed if it adheres to the server rules, Copper Nicholson. Okay, so I'm not seeing Task 3 as something we can just make right off the bat here. Which leads me to believe it might be something we can do at the pawn shop. Let's go investigate that. Because right now we only have one casting port, and that's by itself only takes us so far. Because it might be possible, like, maybe we had, like, the right combination of ports, we could make a bunch of casting ports. Alright. Aha! There it is. What? Need an action 1, an action 2, and an action 3? Excuse me, game? Okay, then. So basically we need one of each of the action ports. Okay. Looking at our set bets right now, I don't think that's going to be enough to even make one of them, because Action 3 is extremely expensive in terms of space ports. Okay. I guess that means we'll need one dedicated damage dealer. Alright, chat, here's the thought. I know I made a save file here just so we can get back here in case we need to respec. We'll do a little bit of an experiment, if you will. Experiment will be as follows. I am going to load back up this file here. We're going to give Ellie the casting quartz. And we're essentially just going to see what is the breaking point for like how strong of a spell can Ellie cast before we end up going after one of the dragons. In other words, which one do we remove though? That's the problem. All these were chosen very specifically. I guess we get rid of the effort quartz then. Let's see here. Okay. We'll also switch. I dare switch Tio's S-Craft back to the Adamantine Guard, so at least we have some chance to set up. That's the thing. Although, there could be an argument, chat, to essentially having Tio eat a bunch of hamburgers and spam cast the Adamantine Guard ornament. Or not Adamantine, sorry, not ornament. Adamantine Guard S-Craft. There could be some merit to that. Well, for now, again, let's just run our little experiment. Let's see what is, like, the breaking point here. For where we can actually get a spell off at all. If Ellie would get to go. Okay. So yeah, obviously Lloyd definitely isn't fast enough to cast any spells. That actually makes this initial turn a bit easier. I don't think they're quite close enough to see. Okay, like that too. Might as well buff that. And Tio's not fast enough either. I dare go for the crafts. Oh, I forgot we do have these. We have these combo crafts. Never did try Cold Gehenna. We do want... It's also Hot and Storm. As well, just to see what it can... that didn't work at all. Oh. Let's see what this does. Yeah, alright, will do. Hello, Spectre. Thanks for joining by. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. That was not the best. Ow. Okay, so Randy would not be able to hit these things with that. I might as well eat my where's it? My steak. Actually, not my steak. Let's go with thing that increases strength, but also does that. Or just to go for a regular old Jeroboam. Hey, Bucket. So right now we're trying to fight the Ord Virage, and right now we're just testing the waters, so to speak. Wow, even that isn't fast enough. Like, Sparkle's like her fastest attack. I'm using like the casting boards, but that's still too slow. Okay. So much for that. Did I just never use Evil Gale if we never use a spell? If they don't, then it might be a bit more viable. We're trying to figure out the best way to defeat these enemies, since seemingly the way we're supposed to do this is to use spells, but they have like basically a spell canceling move. What else we do? I could accelerate, but I'll significantly delay the LE. Well, might as well go for some buffs. Or perhaps accelerate would be viable here because it would actually give us a chance for Lloyd to buff everyone for S-Craft spam. So full fast is definitely not the way to go here. Let's give... where is my popcorn? There it is. Hooray for secrecy popcorn! Left Randy all souped up when everyone's buffed up. Encourage everyone, Lloyd. Alright, looks like it's my turn. Let's see what we can do. Alright, let's see if they end up going for it if we don't actually cast the spell. Dark Breath. Oh, that hit multiple of us. Ow. Okay. We're learning. How far away was Tia? Yeah, Tia was a decent distance away, so corner strat wouldn't work. Oh, at least not for Dark Breath attack. One thing I'm noticing is they have not once gone for the Gale attack. So I'm guessing it's just their automatic retaliation if we decide to attempt to use a spell. No, we're not trying to figure that out, Copper Nicholson. You're the only one trying to figure that out. I see a double move coming up, though. Let's go for the popcorn again. You doing? Oh yeah, they can do that, can't they? I mean, they're both boosted, and it's a combo craft. The problem is it's an attack, though. And Tio's Energy S craft would definitely do more, but also they're not in the right position, which is a problem. Nope. What they say. Strike from darkness. This is the maximum amount Randy to do, which wasn't too bad. Although, having the stealth in effect actually does help because it means they can't actually target some of us. At least not directly. We'll have to figure that out. No. We need to eat the hits where we can. Will they go for Gale of Evil? No, but they'll go for that. Ow. How come that didn't hit Tio? Yeah, seriously, how's that not hitting? Oh, because she's invisible, that's why. I see. Alright. Well, it might be close enough. This would be better. delay Ellie, though. I don't want to delay Ellie. Of course, come on. Why can't I just manually aim this? Why you do this to me, game? Oh, I don't want to waste it, though. Fine, you asked for this, buddy. Alright. Eat laser. Yeah! 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 That was actually horrible. I don't know why. We have a rush, so... How much damage would I do? That's horrible. Okay. Nope, gotta heal us up. As much as I'd love to just go for an S-Craft right now. Oh, it's Aura Rain. I just said it's Aura Rain. Well, silly me. Oh, at least we delayed that. Ow. It's out of position. It means they can do the breath attack no matter what. Tricky, tricky, tricky. How much was that hamburger heal? Actually, wouldn't that make Randy the best, the go-to guy here because he has this? No spells, no spells. Right. Key recovery items for someone. 40% recovery. I think the blooming hot pots are more heal worthy. Alright, looks like I'm playing healer today. Just so pitiful. Even with the strength boost. Ow. Well, we're definitely in a tough spot. If there's like a more effective way to do this, I'm all ears. But so far, it's like we literally have an enemy that counteracts almost everything we can do. So the only thing I can think of is just stall and hope for the best. Alright. These things feel just so much. There might be a way we could cast a spell using Ellie's accelerator, but that puts us in a risky position. Here's my secrecy popcorn. The last secrecy popcorn. Oh, yours. Well, it'll be Randy's eventually. I'll keep this all on mass health. Why is that death on the turn? No! Randy! Oh, this is going horribly. We can still do this. Let's go with... Encourage everyone. All boost. Ow. Why me? These guys are tough. Very, very tough. Trying to get them into any kind of loop is difficult without evasion. Evasion! Duh, of course. That's what we should be doing. Hold on. Now I see we're in the middle of fight, but we're definitely on a losing trajectory here. Give me a second. I'm looking at this the wrong way. We've confirmed, essentially, chat, that if the Orb Barrage doesn't get to... If we don't cast an art, they don't go for the Gale attack, which means we're stuck with the Breath attack and the physical attack. Working under that assumption, we should basically be specking all in on evasion where we can, which means we need to do some cooking to actually have the food items that would give us evasion. Just so that we have a... What's it called? Where's our recipes? Okay. So, essentially, if we could make it so that they miss us at least a couple of times, that gives us, like, more time to... more options, if you will, to actually recover and perhaps prep some S-traps. I'm thinking at this point Randy should be the main damage healer, oddly enough, because he is the only person we have that can self-recharge CP. And the alternative would be, I guess we could make... Would Ellie still be a good damage? No. We need Ellie and Tio kind of for healing, since they are our main healers. So maybe Lloyd should be the damage dealer if we can get his S-Craft consistently, because I think his S-Craft has more attack power than Randy's, even if Randy is technically stronger. That might be a stretch. Anyway. But in order to do this strategy at all, it's going to require a lot of food. I mean a lot of it. So, start off, we need that, anything that's going to give us evasion. So I feel like if we have something like that somewhere here. Ah, there it is, endurance pudding. Evasion plus 50%. I think I just need a place where we can get a lot of clear gelatin. Anything else we can do to boost evasion? No. Endurance pudding is probably going to be the way we go. So, we're going to need a ton of this stuff. I mean, a lot of it. So we need a lot of clear gelatin. Well, chat, looks like we're going in on a cooking stream. Away! What do we even get here? Clear gelatin. I'm just going to be the fastest way for us to get clear gelatin. Like the slime enemies that give it? Aha, it is the slime enemies that deal with it. Okay, so we basically need an area that we can go back and forth in that has a lot of slime enemies. Thinking... Honestly, maybe the road has some? Or is this going to be something for the geofront? So it might just be for the geofront then. Oh, these things, the earth drums. Okay, we can work with that. Just need to find like the base, the best place to find these things. If you're still here, Spud Tip, if there's like a better place to grind for clear skeleton, let us know. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that the Fall Eagle's actually... Oh, wait, no, the Fall Eagle was that super boss, wasn't it? Or if it's not, then that's just a way we can get Evade 2, supposedly. Huh. Okay, well that would work with the evasion strat. Oh, looking for, we're essentially looking for clear gelatin, Spot Tip, so lots of it. So right now I know that some of the jelly monsters like earth drums drop them, but we need a lot of earth gelatin at the moment. Also think it might be worthwhile to grind these Fall Eagles just to get everyone at least evade 2 so they have some base level evasion. So we should be able to defeat these things fairly easily now that we're like super over level compared to them. I mean, that's true, we could trade for a downtown, but that's also costs money. Shit, 1 second. The thing is, we need a lot of it. I do mean a lot, because we're basically going to go on a cooking spree for the homemade egg pudding, specifically the endurance pudding. In order to do that, we're going to need a ton of clear gelatin. But speaking of orbits, though, looking at evasion. Yeah, right now we are really not utilizing evasion. I think that has to change for this particular fight. So it'll be faster, honestly, if we reload from this. No, this is what save file was it? No, okay, I just saying. I guess we'll lock there. It's not that bad. Yeah, I think we'll go fight those Fall Eagles to get some evade 2s. I do wish there was a faster way down this tower, but I guess there's not. Unless we're Retsia and she can literally just do a leap of faith, Assassin's Creed style. Like how the giant cannons just ran away from us. No. We need some food for thought. Okay. Whoa. At the very least, this is a very pretty area. But yeah, so the current thought is to defeat the Orc Barrage, we need to essentially make the enemies waste turn. And in order to waste turns, we have to not use any arts, and we need to not use any arts so that they don't use the Gale Breath attack that just hits all of us. And we need to boost our evasion as much as possible. So we can do that with evasion forces and basically having a lot of food that just gives us evasion. So Chandler doesn't seem to be a good food option that gives us like +2 evasion and HP, at least at this state in time. But we can try our best. Yeah, now, I'm keenly aware, chat, that this is an optional side quest that we're doing, that we're basically spending this entire stream working on. But by that same token, I don't want to leave any stone unturned, and this is clearly a source of detective points and possibly some items. So I'd like to give it our best shot. I feel like we still, like, there's still potential there. Like, even with that attempt where we're just kind of trying here and there, we got them close to half health. Now, granted, it was definitely a bit of a slog, but I think, like, if we could get into a loop where Randy is constantly, well, Randy or Lloyd are able to continuously use their S-crafts while being strength boosted, while also being in a position where Ellie and Tio are capable of healing us sufficiently, I think it's doable. Very slow, but doable. The more side content you do, the less grind you have to do going into the end game. True! Very, very true. I mean, we are already... Oh. What happened? No! Oh, that's cool. Chat, look at this! I did not realize we did change the leader of the party just by pressing Q. What is happening? I don't know what's happening. I feel like there's a glitch in the space-time continuum right now. I'm feeling dizzy, guys. Or is it just me? No, we have to train for evasion, right? Oh, yeah, that's true. We do have to do that. That's how you get to say hi to the camera. Wait, really? That'll actually happen? I want to see that. I want to see Tio say hello to the camera and this have the ultimate fourth wall immersion break. Hello! There. We have had our ultimate fourth wall immersion break. Okay, since we're looking through the combat file, I guess we haven't really... Are there any other, like, good orbments that are dropped by just random monsters? Does that could also be a valid thing? Because I saw with the Evade 2, for example, like, that was just something that's dropped by those Fall Eagles, which I'm pretty sure we could grind a bunch of those, and... Yeah, right here. So, I don't remember if this is just a super boss or... Oh, never mind. I think that might have just been the super boss. And this is the... Oh, no, there's Fall Eagles there. Yeah, I guess this was a super boss at the time, because it's a lower level enemy with higher amounts of HP. So never mind. Or that bad idea. I think. We saw a decent amount of wind set, but we should be able to synthesize them. Now we just add a bunch of wind sepiths so we can craft some big twos. And Ellie's over here just defeating everything in sight. Uh-oh. Whoops. Oh, yeah. Not these things. Anything with these things. Run! Okay. Okay. To the downtown districts. Away. Okay, let's see here. We need... Like I said, you can get here at Nine Valley. So what does it take to get... Not there? I'm not seeing its butt dip, so I think we'll just have to go get it the old-fashioned way. No clear gelatin for us. So we'll just have to go do that the brute force way up at the, I think the Ursula Road. Just defeating Earth Drums will be like the easiest way for us to do this. Unless there's like a better spot to grind for clear gelatin. Yeah, we need a lot of evasion. Do we have evade 2 ports? Might as well check. Oh, well, we do have an evade 3, so it is an option. Yeah, so I think right now we definitely need capability to do this. stay with evade 2 on... Is move 3 definitely 2 on anything specific? It might have been. For that. You should be able to buy it from this shop on East Street. Oh, okay. This East Street? No, that's West Street. East Street. You're not. Not seeing it. Is this the shop as well? No. Oh, this is a shop. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe. No. Maybe the general store would have it. I mean, this isn't the general store, but... No. Yeah, I think clear gelatin is just going to be one of those things where we just have to go, you know, defeat a bunch of monsters for. And to be fair, the monsters we have to fight aren't that hard, it's just that we need so much of it. This is not the general store. This is the general store. Yeah. Something we're just going to have to go fire, not modify, but just forage for ourselves. And we'll do that after a short break. So, if no one does, I will be right back. Alright, chat, welcome back everyone. So right now we are on our way to the Mines Mountain Road to begin our quest for clear gelatin in order to craft. I think it's called, endurance pudding. As that will give us, hopefully, the best chance of survival against the Ord Barrage super boss. So, right now we're just on fast travel to the Mines Mountain Path. And what we're looking for specifically, chat, are Earth Drones. So, they're basically the orange jelly monsters. So keep your eyes peeled, chat. We're gonna try and hopefully find a spot where, like, there's maybe two near an entrance, and that might be a good area to grind for this. Okay, so not here. Okay, there's one here, but definitely not an opportune spot since it's not near, like, an opening. Okay, we got ourselves the advantage. I think we can just... Yeah, these things are weak to literally everything, so... that should suffice. Go with a... Oh, right, because they're, well, those are super dead. We did not get... did not on this. Did it? They had the help manual wrong. Let's see here. Make sure I got this right. Mines Mountain Path. Yeah, no, it should drop clear gelatin sometimes. Guess we got unlucky. Okay. Well, that was an Earth Drone. Did those drop it too? Hold on. No, they did not. Okay. Maybe over... No, it's a humming gator. We really need a spot where they're just, like, right next to an entry point. So far, not looking at our odds here. That's what we want on Torching Wine. This would be the spot to do it, because there's a bunch of those little slimes there. Come on, we need Earth Drums. Yeah, that's the Earth Drums. Nope, that's a mole. Oh, there's one. Nope. Oh. Oh, dear. It's no on battle chain. Away. Okay. Let's try that again. The hour tail, but we'll try. Okay. Come on, clear gelatin. No! Nah. Alright, well that's actually not too far. This is literally right next to us. Now should we actually level up by doing this? Come on. Yes! Okay, there's one. Is there one down here too? Maybe? No. Of course not. Okay. Is there one up here perhaps? Maybe not too far? Oh. Ah. Okay. Is there perhaps a better spot up ahead? Oh, there's one. A two. A third. No, that's not It's not too far from the path up to the doll studio. Yeah, okay, I think that might be the spot, because there's two of them right there. Oh. Alright. Alright. Eat that. Alright, there's one. Nice. That's one. Team strike first turn, you like to see it. None today. Alright, are there more over here? No, okay. What I'm getting from this is just go up towards the Dulce a bunch of them. I feel like, chat, especially after like the last stream where we spent so much time where we spent so much time preparing for the secret, basically the secret super duper hard battle in front of the Doll Studio. We just keep coming back to this spot, don't we? Like, this is becoming our spot. Hey, there's one. Okay. We need a bunch of clear gelatin. Now we got the freeze off. It's basically just defeat these things as quickly as we can. Alright, turbo mode's activated. Now! I was trying to avoid that. Let us out, bunnies! Okay. Okay, everyone attack. Yes, okay. And for tactics, let's move our party up towards the front just to make this faster. Okay. Oh, you guys seen a tap? Alright, I saw a clear gelatin. Very good. Just gotta keep moving forward. So, while I'm grinding for this chat, I will once again say I'm very, very excited for the release of the Heartwell demo. It's going to be coming in the evening of December 8th, which is actually this Friday, so it's right around the corner. I'm so happy to finally be able to say that after all these years. It's been a long time coming. Super excited for that. I'm also excited for next year since oh, thanks for the emote, Spot Tip. Yep. If you haven't already seen it, there is a Steam page for Heartwell now, so that's an area where Heartwell can be wishlisted. But yeah, the demo will be out sometime in the evening of December 8th. Very much looking forward to it. And since this will be like a major milestone for Heartwell, also means that next year I'll actually be able to focus a bit more on some of the higher quality challenge run videos for the YouTube channel. So, I'm currently working on the Hat in Time one. I'm just trying to edit things together. Editing takes a while. But once that's done, I'll be able to start working on some of the other ones. So, like the ones for Shells of Cold Steel, and some, like, the Souls games, so Dark Souls, Elden Ring, all that. All it's an exciting time right now. No! Come back! Come back! Give us your gelatin! Yeah, give us your gelatin, we need it. Please give us gelatin. Yeah, thank you. Well, I know that one had gelatin. Do you think that's one will? Hopefully, Randy. Because if not, we're gonna be doing this for a while. Well, I'm just happy that we even have a way to grind this consistently. Could you imagine if this was be in the center of all the maps? Yeah, that'd be a pain. I'm amazed that one survived that, but kibble salt. That's extra salt in the wounds. Yeah, I agree with that. Like, that was uncalled for. Dark cheese, are you kidding me? Is this the kind of joke? How are we doing on I feel like we're getting more sharp cheese than clear gelatin at this point. Yeah, we have 39 sharp cheese, but as far as clear gelatin's concerned, oh, I mean, we have 12 now, which is definitely better than where we were before, but we want like maybe 30. feel like we'll be having to, because every couple of turns we're gonna have to use it to maintain our evasion, which means we just need a ludicrous amount of it. Oh, you know what they say about being ludicrous? What do they say, Ollie? Ludicrous speed is faster than the speed of light. I guess that's true. Gosh darn it, why is it always sharp cheese? Stop giving us sharp cheese, come on, game! We don't need sharp cheese right now, we need the gelatin. We must have it. Must have it. Must acquire gelatin to defeat dragon. When you say it out loud, it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I'm sure there's some logic behind it, right, Lloyd? Oh, there's a logic to it. You see, when we're eating the gelatin, for whatever reason, we get super powerful dance moves, and that will give us the opportunity to evade some of the dragon's attacks. Really now? Well, I'll bet Lloyd's an unorthodox strategy, but if it works, I ain't complaining. Of course, only on a word we declare gelatin, not kibbled salt or sharp cheese. Alright. Okay, there we go, there's one. Now, I really wish we could end up with just like a bunch of situations where we find like 2 or 3 earth drums at a time, but we keep getting like amidst that, and it's a shame. Like, I understand that makes it it's a bit more creative, but for our purposes in this very specific situation, we want to be able to just get as much clear gelatin as possible. Well, spam attack. Right now I'm just holding down right click and the high speed mode. No, I don't even know that one did clear gelatin. I'm just... Ow. Oh, there's one. Okay. It's a shame that no one has like a craft that grants evasion. I mean, that would probably be extremely overpowered. But like, if there was like a craft that was like an area of effect evasion granting thing, that would definitely be super useful for this fight. Now why I do that? Well, trigger happy there, aren't you, Allie? I know, I'm sorry. Well, hopefully this one will have clear gelatin. Thank you. Okay. I feel like we're getting there. Yeah, I'll be honest, this grind for like this third gelatin honestly isn't that bad because of the ability to go between areas to just quickly respond to the specific enemy we're looking for. I just find it amusing that the only place we can get it from is like very specific gelatin style monsters. Well, look at this, we actually will have to do some amount of thinking for this fight. Clear gelatin, unfortunately. That's okay, because hopefully we get more jello this time. Let's keep on, keep it on. How do you shoot through that object? I'm not sure, Tio, but I honestly don't question it at this point. Fair enough. Why is it always cheese? We don't want cheese! If they stop with the cheese at this point, we'll have to open a cheese market. Probably worry us cheese because they think we're trying to cheese the system here. No, we're not. I know, Geo Toss, but we have to keep trying. For Lloyd's sake. Yeah, I know, for Lloyd's sake. For Lloyd's sake. Okay, pulling down. I'm literally down to the point where I'm just holding down right click and space bar to stick through all this. Alright. Yeah, Turbo Low definitely makes this a lot more bearable. Ah, there we go. You'll love to see it. Starting immediately with the team attack, which lets us instantly wipe out the enemies, and then coupled with the clear gelatin at the end. That's what we want to see. I almost double tapped there for a second. That would have been horrible. Yes! Okay, there's another one. More clear gelatin. No! Not the cheese! You know, Lloyd, I have an idea. What's that, Ellie? When we finally... Since we're getting all this cheese, do you think maybe we should make... some kind of pizza when we get home? That honestly sounds like a pretty good idea, Ellie. Yeah, I like that idea. I'm all for it. I'm sure Kia would love it too. Then it's settled. We'll take all the cheese and make a big pizza out of it when all said and done. We'll call it the Ord Mirage Pizza. Assuming we succeed. No! Why did I do that? Jump the gun on the down there, Ellie, didn't you? I know, I know. Okay. Once more, a feeling. No! Why is it always cheese? Come on. Give us the gelatin. Thank you. Asked and you shall receive, they say. Okie doke. Well. How are we doing on the gelatin? 20. Not bad. Definitely want more, though. Because we need a lot of these. For what we're going to be doing. The way I see it, chat, assuming everything goes... Assuming the evasion works at least semi-consistently... what we'll be aiming for... Yep. If evasion works semi-consistently, then what we'll be aiming for is essentially a loop where we give Lloyd and Randy evasion, then some kind of strength boosting item, or maybe have Lloyd task that himself, then CP healing item, then S-Craft, and then repeat. But that is obviously going to be a very resource-intensive process. We will definitely have to do a lot of cooking to get all the consumable items back later for what we're doing here. That's assuming we don't get destroyed by all this cheese first. Because we keep getting so much sharp cheese. We're gonna have so much sharp cheese, we'll be able to open like a small dairy farm by the end of this. And we will use that dairy farm. And we'll use that dairy farm to raise Miltanks. Miltanks? What's a Miltank? You've seriously never played Pokemon, Randy? I've never heard of Pokemon either. Tertio. Gosh darn it, you people! Please tell me you at least know what Pokemon are, Lloyd. Pokemon? Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to educate you people, aren't I? Where did I begin? Well, why don't you start with what is a Pokemon? What is a Pokemon? Well, a Pokemon is basically... It's short for Pocket Monster. It's... Oh, we got two that time, that's good! Rocket monster? Yeah, because we have like these little technologically advanced balls which we use to catch Pokemon with and treat them as pets to do battle with. That sounds kind of odd. Yeah, I'm with Randy here. That does seem a bit odd. If they're your pets, wouldn't you want to treat them fairly and not have them battle? What are you talking about? This is anime logic. Of course you want to have them battle. Otherwise, it isn't fun. I mean, I think it'd be fun to just have a video game where you're just taking care of pets and giving them lots of pets and food and love and taking them for walks. That's called Neopets, Ellie. Oh, there is a game like that. Well, that's the game I'd want to play. You know, that sounds pretty fun too. Gosh darn, does no one want to play Pokemon with me? I mean, I wouldn't mind if I knew how to play it. Alright, Light, I'll explain it to you from start to finish. Step 1, grind until you level 100. Step 2, use only legendary Pokemon. Step 3, have 99 full restores. Step 4, profit. That sounds fairly straightforward, but okay to you. Keep going. That's not clear gelatin. My disappointment is palpable. Okay. Okay, that's one. Nah, they're just used to doing us cheese. Cheese when we don't want cheese. How dare they? That did us no item that time. Aww. Disappointment. The irony when we're fighting these low-level enemies and we're gaining like a decent amount of XP because we've fought so many of them at this point. Speaking of which, whoops. Alright. Keep going. At this point, I think I'm calling these things the cheese monsters or the cheese drones rather than the earth drones, because they aren't really dropping a whole lot of gelatin compared to how much cheese we get from them. No, that's not me thinking. I wonder if we could make a farm of earth drones and just use that to sell dairy products. I mean, that might be possible, except for the fact that we're police officers and that's not our job, Randy. Well, excuse me. You mad with that, Lily? I was just offering an idea, okay? I mean, if we have an exploit in this game, surely we could have a cheese exploit. A cheese exploit? Yeah. Speaking of cheese exploit, though. Come on! Can we have more gelatin? Alright, here's an idea. Let's not get gelatin. Give us cheese. Gosh darn it, listen to me. Way to go, Teotot. You should have just asked for gelatin. Alright. Alright. I need to cast the spell, so. Hey, there's one. Alright, attacking. Nice. How we get on those ingredients? Clear gelatin, 28. moving forward. Gotta keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Not sure why we tap this thing, but okay. Nice, like a free item, I guess. Oh, we're getting some $5 miso out of this. I don't remember if that's particularly expensive or not, but something. Looks like we'll need to cast some spells. This should suffice. Hey, we got 2 clear gels in that time, that's good. More, please. Of course not. Alright. Well, chat, we've grinded for about, I'd say, 20 to 25 minutes. But it was worth it. Because now, we are the proud owners of 30 clear gelatin. A tasteless, scentless, gelatinous strand. It melts in the mouth like a smooth froth. We shall convert this into basically our evasion in pudding. And then use that pudding to rule the world! Tio, what are you talking about? Oh, sorry, not rule the world. I meant defeat the dragons. You really need to get some more sleep, Tio. When was the last time you slept? 6 days ago. Tio, I'm sorry, but you people always make me stay up late to deal with the orbital networks. I never make you stay up late. Oh really, Mademoiselle? Well, what the hell that orbital phone service you use at night? You and Lloyd especially. That's none of your concern. Yeah, that's not your concern either, Tio. And what about you, Randy? Constantly using the work terminal and all for things that are not work related. What are you talking about, Tio? Oh, I only use the work terminal for things that are work related. How is ordering 26 packs of coffee work related? Well, it's because I need some way to stay awake during our long duty hours, as well as to have ways to help Noelle remember anything if she comes visit. And you're using our funds for that when we could be doing that, and I don't know, maybe better Orbents or something. We're not exactly short on Mira, Tio. We got 50k here. Yeah, but they'll all be eaten up in a blast if we need to buy items of any kind. I know you guys have some disagreements. At the end of the day, we're a team and a family, and we must do our... Gosh darn it, why is it always cheese? I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Why does it always have to be cheese? Well, we're returning to Crossbell now, so we can have a place to safely cook all this into the peculiar dish, which means it's going to be up to Randy to pull this off. Like Randy and Lloyd, I think, since they both have 1 star on that. Oh, here's one. Now! Why a double tap? Alright, almost back. Alright, chat. We're going to head on over to the SSS building to recover. Just like that. And now, chat, begins the cooking. You're going to do a fair amount of cooking. So that way. We're going to do all the cooking in Lloyd's room for no particular reason. Okay, so the clear gelatin is here, or sorry, not clear. We're using this to make endurance pudding. Is that 50% boost to evasion? This will be our best attempts, hopefully. Lloyd, we're gonna have to do this a lot. It's up to you. Come on. Yes! He made one! Let's go! Good job, Lloyd. Now we save, and we have to repeat that 29 more times. I'll strap in, everyone. You'll be here for a while. It's a shame I can't, like, make a hotkey or something to do this all instantly. Hey, we got another one! Let's go! Lloyd's staying super lucky today. Can you go for 3 for 3? Can he be the king of cooking these peculiar dishes? Let's find out. Come on, Lloyd. 3 for 3. 3 for 3. No! No! Come on, Lloyd. I guess we kind of jinxed it. Okay. Only there's a way to, like, favorite a specific dish or something. That would be so nice. Make this a lot easier. No! Come on, not dumplings. You need to dump those dumplings and get back to cooking endurance pudding, Lloyd. I'm trying my best, Tio. Did you make cat food just to spite me, Lloyd? No, not at all. I'm trying my best. Come on. Yes! That's what we want to see. Alright. Round 2. By the end of the night, chat, I'm just going to have it. Yes, we got another one. Let's go. Now, chat, if you're wondering why I'm doing this one at a time instead of doing it in mass, that's just because if we do it one at a time, we can basically we can basically save scum to get this very specific dish we want, provided, of course, we're willing to spend the time to do it. But if we don't save scum, then what ends up happening is we're inevitably going to randomly cook either stuff that's useless to us or stuff that isn't the item we're looking for. That's why we're doing one at a time. Like that, for example. Like, we do not want a homemade egg coin. It's okay, but it's not what we need. And while save something like this is a slow process, it's definitely faster than having to do a grind for clear gelatin material again. Or at least I hope it is. Okay, let's make some pudding. Let's make some pudding now. Wrong kind of pudding, Lloyd. That one's too good. Yes, what do you mean it's too good? Oh, Lloyd, we need the peculiar dish. But that tastes awful. I know it tastes awful, Lloyd, but it'll give us more endurance. That was the plan, wasn't it? Yeah, I know. We'll cook pudding together sometime later. Just, for now, try your best to do your worst, Lloyd. Okay, Ellie. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately we can't... Yeah, there's no way to fast forward this, so... Even in high-speed mode, it doesn't seem to fast forward through the menus. But that's okay. Now we'll keep trying to cook that pudding. We must endure for the point. Now! RNG was on our side, and then until it wasn't. I am so glad that at least Lloyd's the one we have to use for this, because that way we don't have to scroll horizontally to get what we want. We don't have to scroll vertically. So that's definitely helping here. You just keep making homemade pudding for some reason. Come on, Lloyd. You got this, buddy. No! I genuinely wonder what are the odds. Yes! There we go. Let's keep on keeping on. Come on, Lloyd. 2 for 2. 2 for 2. No! Okay. So chat, while I'm working on this, any potential discussion topics? Oh, there's another one. Nice. Let's see here. Now. I should rename tonight's stream from Orb Barrage to the quest for endurance pudding or something like that. That's basically how this is going. Potential love interest for Salem. Oh, if we're talking about Salem from Ruby, I mean the obvious choice is Ozpin when they, prior to the events that happened in the canon, and because I'm pretty sure they're already married, so I think that answers that question. Alright, let's keep on trying that. Oh, they divorced before? Well, I have to say, just given the type of character Salem seems to be destructive and interested in power. So whoever she's with would probably have to be of a similar sort. So knowing that, we need to think of, okay, which characters in the Ruby canon are most power hungry or things to that effect. I mean, while it's really hard to match Salem's tenacity in that regard, I think the most power-hungry person I can think of, besides Salem, would be the Curious Cat from Volume 9. Like, that entity would literally, possess people. And Salem's kind of practically a death goddess, so I feel like the two of them would, ironically, get along great. No, it doesn't. Ren, Nora would be with Ren. Well, I'm describing the Curious Cat from Volume 9. All right, now here's a question for you, Copper Nicholson. If in Deep Space Nine, if you could choose only one ship to make canon that wasn't canon in the show, which would it be and why? I know for fun fact, the Curious Cat is voiced by Sam Lopez. Wait, really? What? Wow. You want the Defiant to be canon? Okay. Defiant. Well, the ship. That's a dead one, Spud. That's a good one. The Defiant's already canon. I know what you're saying. I bet ships is in romantic shipping, not physical vessels. The Defiant's a cool ship. It's really, really cool looking cloak. It's a very offensive war vessel. But yeah, did not know that Lloyd Bannings had the same VA as the Curious Cat. It's also pretty cool. I guess that, in a way, that means it's fitting that Lloyd Bannings has a cat in this party right here. It's just not the Curious Cat. Hey, okay, now what's starting to come back? Now we're starting to hit more endurance puddings. Okay. I mean, Curious Cat was unironically a terrifying villain, because it's like this fantastical creature that's super manipulative and capable of possessing people. You would canonize Miles O'Brien and Kieran Reese to be canon because it would make Molly happy to be part of a... I'm not so sure about that, Copper Nicholson, but I did ask the question, so I guess let's hear your response. Who is Lloyd Bannings? Lloyd's the main character of the game, Copper Nicholson. He's this character here with the round hair, who's trying and failing to, I don't know what Lloyd's thinking, trying to use a pan to cook pudding, but maybe that's the point. Like, if Lloyd tries, Lloyd is trying not to make the pudding, hence why he's using a frying pan and vegetables that have nothing to do with the pudding, which is probably why the pudding's turning out so poorly, which ironically is what we're going for here. Yes, good job, Lloyd, you fried that endurance pudding. Yeah, for me, if I could think of like one ship to make canon from Deep Space Nine that wasn't canon, at least partially, like to me, it's like I think it'd be great if Odo and Kira would be together after the ending, because by the time of the ending, Odo kind of just returns to his people at that point, and Kira's very accepting of it. But I think they work very well together. But if I had to choose like a pair that wasn't canon to actually make canon, I think there was that one. I remember there was that one female. That one female Ferengi that Quark likes. That Quark likes, and that she likes Quark as well. But they didn't really. I think after like that one episode that they were together, they didn't really reconnect in any way. I think it'd be cool to see them reconnect, especially since so many changes happened by the end of Deep Space Nine. No, Copper Nicholson, I think it's just that it was a very unique circumstance because of the shenanigans that was happening with in that particular episode or set of episodes. Kira's still just a friend of the family. Alright. Hey, okay, we're getting more lucky with the endurance program. We're now up to 13. That's good. We're slowly churning through our conversion here, chat. I think that'll just be a good spot to take our next break, so don't worry, guys. I'll be right back. Alrighty, chat. Welcome back, everybody. Spud Tip says you would want Jadzia at Swarp. Fair. Because Jadzia did, unfortunately, obviously, between Season 6 and Season 7, Jadzia was defeated, and then the next host came along. Oh yeah, that is true. I forgot that Bashir didn't really have a stable relationship. I mean, there was that, like, he did take a liking to that one girl who was also genetically engineered like he was, but that wasn't necessarily the healthiest relationship, since it was kind of projecting his thoughts on what he saw in himself when he was younger. I agree that, like, especially rewatching some of the earlier Deep Space Nine episodes, especially, it really felt like they were trying to set up a relationship between, or at least hinting at a possible relationship between him and Garrett. But unfortunately, just because of the time Deep Space Nine was made, that didn't come to pass. So that would also be fair. I gotcha. I mean, I would have been all for it. Like, Garrett's already probably my favorite character in Deep Space Nine, or at least one of my favorite characters in Deep Space Nine. I feel like Julian, while obviously at the start of the series he was very much still that idealistic person fresh out of medical school, I think by the end of the series he was a lot more confident, a lot more self-sufficient. So let him be with someone. Okay. How do we get you material? Whatever. Imagine we do this for so long we just accidentally get T material. I know it's not in the RNG pool, but just for the sake of argument, chat, we do this for so long we somehow inadvertently destroy the game and it's giving us T material for no particular reason. Darn it. I don't. The other thing that's interesting about the chat is, while this Order Mirage enemy is giving us some trouble, if this strategy works, it gives us another potential, like, general strategy to attempt in the future. Because we've really had to push this game in many different directions, like really make good use of all the different gameplay mechanics and systems to overcome some different challenges. I mean, when they're older, Copper Nicholson. But yeah, like when they're older, you know, who knows? All right. Oh dear, no, not cautionary fail. Actually, that's a good question. Why am I forgetting? I guess I always visualize Jake and Nod as like high school students, but I guess that's incorrect. They're probably more accurately... I'll have to look up on the wiki how old they are, because I genuinely forget. But the point is like, when they are of age, then who knows? Let's see. That's right. Oh yeah. Speaking of Star Trek, though, here's the thought experiment for you, chat. You have the ability to essentially create your own custom Star Trek show. So in essence, if you were to basically create like the general idea for a Star Trek show, what would it be and why? Ah, I see. All right, then I'm probably misremembering then. But like for me, it's like if I could create like any kind of Star Trek show, like I think what would be an interesting premise? I actually would want like a Star Trek show where the protagonists are not in the Federation. Like, I want a Star Trek show where it's like, maybe it's... I would want to be on a space station, because I like kind of the Deep Space Nine dynamic of like staying in one place, so to speak. But I think it would be interesting if it was like a different... like, perhaps a culture that wasn't in the Federation, that was considering entering the Federation. And I know we would say, well, Antomicx, that's just Deep Space Nine. Well, no, but Deep Space Nine focuses kind of from the perspective of a culture, well, from the perspective of the Federation trying to create, convince a culture to join them due to their strategic, you'd make a shonen anime with awesome Vulcan martial arts. Alright, that sounds interesting. But actually, you know, real talk, like a Vulcan Star Trek show actually sounds pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds pretty cool. But they're basically Star Trek prodigy. No, I haven't finished it yet. I haven't finished my thought yet, Copper Nettleson. I want a space station-based show for Star Trek, where it's an alien race that's considering joining the Federation, but they're not like the only group they're considering joining. And I think to add to like the intrigue of this particular alien race, I would want the alien race to have like some kind of resource or capability that's hard to replicate elsewhere. Like how the fact that, to use an example from the Star Wars universe, there, the planet Manan is one I remember in like Knights of the Old Republic. It was such a unique planet. Besides just being an ocean planet, what made it so unique was it was the one place where some group other than the Sith or the Republic actually had sway. And the reason for that is because Manan is the one place in the galaxy where you can mine cobalt. Or not cobalt, but I'm forgetting the term of it, but basically there is a specific type of plant that's used for almost all healing technology in the galaxy. So med kits, life support, stuff like that. And yeah, and Manan, so Manaan, was the one planet where that stuff grew. And as a result, because they had basically a monopoly on this extraordinarily crucial resource, the Manan, well, the Selkath, so the alien race that native to Manan, were not only incredibly wealthy because they basically have this monopoly on this specific resource, but more importantly, they had enough political clout to actually, in essence, have their own political structure on the planet. Both the Sith and the Republic were forced to abide by if they'd want any of the raw materials they need for all their healing stuff for their wars. So in that sense, I think it'd be fascinating if you had like a similar sort of thing with this in Star Trek. So you have like this planet, it has some resource for like some new technology or something that's so valuable, it's so necessary that like multiple groups are interested in it. And you kind of have like this kind of back and forth dynamic with the leader on the space station trying to decide, like trying to do what's best for his or her people, but also recognizing the fact that he may have to make very challenging bargains with competing factions that all want their resources, and that if they had their way, they would just take over their planet, so to speak. I think that would be a really fascinating premise for a Star Trek show, and one that would definitely be topical for today's world as well. Anyway, thank you for joining to my TED Talk about what I would make the premise for a Star Trek show. Ah, I see Copper Nettleson. One of the things I really liked about Deep Space Nine more than the other Star Trek shows is how much it kind of questioned the whole concept of the Federation. So we had arcs involving the Maquis, for example, as well as the challenging dynamics and the complicated political situation at Bajor, and relates to the Cardassians as well as the Dominion. Lots of intriguing long-term plots to be had there. Why do I keep making dumplings? No. I just want my gosh darn endurance pudding. Is that too much to ask? It's like, it feels like, chat, we have bursts of good luck and then bursts of just getting absolutely nothing that we're looking for. Yes! Good job, Lloyd. We're getting there. Alright. Keep going. Now! This is just become a cooking stream, chat. Whoops. Let's see here. Keep on moving forward. Stop making dumplings, Lloyd. Why? Keep going, keep going, keep going. I'm pretty sure there was a Star Trek series like that recently, and it really was not well received at all. I don't remember what it was called, but it was like... Was it Discovery, or was it... No, I don't think it was... I'm having trouble remembering what the Star Trek series was called. Well, the thing, though, Copper Nicholson, Star Trek has always been about its morality plays since the start, so that makes it a bit harder to grasp because it requires a bit more thinking than just turning your brain off and watching mindless violence, so to speak. Hey, endurance pudding. It's not that there aren't, like, episodes of battles, it's just that the premise of the series has always been about its morality plays. So I feel like to step away from that would be pretty antithetical to the whole point of Star Trek. Well, Copper Nicholson, there's plenty of other shows that can fulfill that. I'm just saying, if you want a show like that, again, there's plenty out there. You can go find it, dude. But for Star Trek, it's like, no, there's a, you know, fans of Star Trek have a certain expectation for what they see in Star Trek. And you can challenge that formula a little bit. Like Deep Space Nine, for example, taking place on a space station was pretty different. But, like, to actually get rid of the whole idea of the morality place, like, no, then at that point it's no longer Star Trek, it's just a sci-fi show. In my opinion, anyway. Alright. Hey, there we go. More endurance pudding. More endurance pudding. You do know there's a show called Star Wars, right, Copper Nicholson? Star Wars has plenty of, you know, different weapons. Alright, now. Alright, we're dang unlucky here, chat. I feel like the luck has to turn around eventually. Come on, Lloyd. Try that endurance pudding. Come on. You didn't do it, dude, I believe. I believe, Lloyd. I believe. Must keep going. Keep going. We can do this, chat. We can do it. Leave. And we're getting very unlucky right now. Come on, Lloyd. No. Alright, well, I mean, it's endurance U material now. Come on, Lloyd. I do. Well, chat, if you know of any ways to make the peculiar dishes more reliably, please let me know, because this is silly. This is almost silly. No. Come on. We must make this work. I think it depends on what Starfleet you're talking about, Copper Nicholson. Obviously, there's Section 13 and a certain group of warmongers within Starfleet itself, but there are also plenty of Starfleet officers who believe more in like the exploratory principles, and everywhere in between. Come on! Now. There we go. Now we got another one. Now keep working on that endurance pudding. There's one. Come on, Lloyd, can we get 2 for 2? Of course not. Hey, there's another one. Yeah, this rare rush we don't run out of basic ingredients, so let's go fix that. I know, a change of scenery, what a novel concept. But we need to get more basic ingredients. Was it the ice cream as well? I think it is. Come on, Lloyd. Now. That's what you're going for. Hey, there's one. Can you imagine, chat, if there was like a Star Trek episode from the perspective of a Q? I don't mean like Q specifically the character, but I mean like one of the members of Q. Since Q basically have, you know, almost deity level powers, I think that could lead to a fascinating show, because it might be exploring like, okay, if you have all these deity level powers, what would that lead to, and could there be any kind of growth in a sense of self in that kind of environment? Kind of like basically anime, where you start a character basically at the start of the arc, you have a character that's basically at the end of their arc, kind of like One Punch Man or Overlord, where you just have like a really stupidly overpowered protagonist, but they end up in these really tough situations that challenge their overpoweredness. True, but they would project themselves just like the Q in the Star Trek shows does. That'd be my guess anyway. Just as. That's my thought anyway. Yeah, keep trying. Yeah, keep trying. Now. Okay. Nice, we got one. So much saving, so little time. So much saving, so little time. Now! Okay. Try it again. Why is it always cautionary fail? on. We're so close to burning all this clear gelatin. Whew. Okay, we're getting there, chat. We are getting there. So we have 4 more clear gelatin to go here. Yes! Okay. Now. This has become a cooking stream. This has become a cooking stream. And we keep making dumplings and new material for no particular reason. Come on, Lloyd. Give us more endurance pudding. More endurance pudding. Now. Like, low-key chat, like, of all the peculiar dishes I've seen, endurance pudding is literally one of the best. Because, while it doesn't heal very much, it is plus 50% ADF and plus 50% evasion, which is really, really good. You do that in one turn. Amazing. Come on. No. We need that peculiar dish. Gotta make the endurance pudding. Not more new material. No. I like how in Trails of Cold Steel 1 we had the egg exploit, and now we're doing the opposite. We're just cooking a bunch of things that involve eggs. It all comes full circle. Well, no exploit in this game as far as we can tell anyway. I guess this means also, chat, like, when we eventually get around to challenge running like Trails in the Sky, I'm gonna guess it's gonna be even harder to get money, would be my guess. Because he doesn't be like, you know, early in the series, and probably no exploits to be had. At least for infinite money. Or I could be totally wrong, maybe there is an infinite money exploit, I don't know. Come on, Lloyd, we only need 2 more. Why is it always cautionary fail? Come on. No! Lloyd, work with us here, buddy. Hey. Okay, 1 more, please. Uno más. Well, chat, it took a good portion of the stream, but we finally... Now, I was hoping I was going to say that we finally have the 30 endurance puddings we were looking for. We finally, yes, have the 30 endurance puddings. Look at that, chat. It took us a little bit, but we did it. Lloyd really knows how to fry that pudding. Alright. We have that. Some sorbus with only a lot of pizzas. I mean, lots of pizzas. Or not pizzas, burgers. So So fish fillets and prickly seeds. Alright, you took a fair amount of this. So I think we can actually trade up for the prickly seeds here. No, we do need the flour though. I think just, yeah. Might as well. I always say why my damn burgers, because the burgers give the most amount of CP per turn. Yeah, I know this stream has basically evolved to a cooking stream, but it's necessary, okay, chat? It's necessary for what we're trying to do. Oh yeah. 7-colored beans. Okay, so it's 5 7-colored beans for that. Fish fillets, it's tender whitefish, which I think we can buy. Tender whitefish and 7-colored beans. Is that the expensive stuff? It might be. Yeah, tender whitefish is expensive. Well, relatively expensive. Whereas 7-colored beans, also not that expensive. If I bought 90 of this, that's 1,800 Mira. That gets us 18 prickly seeds. Yeah, that's reasonable. Okay. I know we could potentially grind for this if we, I think, went into the jungle. But that would also take some time. Thank you for your patronage. Okay, now we can cook some hamburgers, chat. Which means it's Randy time. Oh, wow, it's my turn? Yeah. The other thing. Return to the SSS building to make this be a little bit simpler. That's Lloyd's room we go. I'm gonna give Randy the orbment for this. Try that then. Well, Copper Knuckles, if you need help to get some rest, I completely understand. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Okay. Randy, we need the hamburgers. There they are. I think we get at least 12 more, so if we'd have a nice 20, that would be a good place to be. Alright, this is my specialty. Yes! Good job, Randy. Good job making that king burger. King burger! Just imagine like Randy set up like a little barbecue grill here in Lloyd's room. That's my headcanon anyway. Unfortunately, not what we were hoping for, so let's try that then. On ready. Now. try this. No. Must keep trying, chat. The faster go this way. Not really, it's around in the middle. What? That's not cool at all. Not ready. No. Must cook hamburgers. Now this ram don't work on the crusty crab, making crab patties. At least you know what SpongeBob is. That's a relief. Oh, lives on a pineapple under the sea. SpongeBob SquarePants. Absorbent in yellow and porous as he. SpongeBob SquarePants. If not, it will nonsense. Be something you wish. SpongeBob SquarePants. And drop on the dirt and flop like a fish. SpongeBob SquarePants. Ready? SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. Wow, that song actually helps you cook a tame burger. I know, right? It's so annoying sometimes how, like, even with the organ that says increases the chance of cooking a supreme dish, it doesn't really feel like it helps that much. Like, we still end up with that. I'm genuinely curious, like, how much is actually helping. I just see it was a lot less forgiving in the earlier Trails dances. I know in Trails of Cold Steel, if you have the, like, the Orban that gives you, like, a higher chance of supreme dish, it is, like, a lot more consistent than this. No. Come on. How's that make any sense? No. Okay. I'm ready. Now. We need those chain burgers. Need the chain burgers. Need the chain. Now. Must get the chain burgers, chat. There we go. Yeah, they're slowly. 15. Very unlucky tonight, chat. Come on. Yes! There we go, that's another one. For those just joining, we are making king burgers, a special type of consumable item that restores 95 CP on use, in order to try and more effectively use S-Craft spam in a particularly difficult side mission. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Keep cooking. Randy, now. I feel by the time we reach the late game, we're going to have to cook probably a ton of food. Give us more options in combat. It's a good thing this cooking system's here though, because that at least this way get some really powerful consumable items to hopefully even the odds a bit. Well, not even the odds, but make some things that would otherwise be impossible be doable. No, it's not what we want. Must keep going. Okay, loading. Must keep going. Where is that? There it is. Come on, give us that chain burger. Yes, that's what we want to see. Chain burger. Da 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 da. Chain burger. Oh, whoops. Oh, that was my mistake. I misclicked there. Whoopsie daisy. No. Come on, Randy. I thought you were better than this. I'm trying. Gosh darn it, Randy. You had one job. Yep, we're still cooking right now, chat. We're trying our best though. Okay. Must keep cooking. we were getting very unlucky. Hey, there we go. I'm gonna take a quick break, chat, to be right back. Alright, chat. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the cooking stream. Let's keep cooking. Let's keep cooking now. Come on, Randy. Yes. There we go. I'd say 2 more would be good. Nice. Yes, 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 yes. 1 more, Randy. You got this. No. No. 1 more, Randy. We just need 1 more Cane Burger. We need 1 more Cane Burger. Come on. No. Yep, so right now we're just cooking the Cane Burger, trying to prepare for our rematch against the Ord Mirage, which is a very dangerous dragon super boss. The reason we want these Cane Burgers is to restore 95 CP. For reference, it takes 100 CP to use an S-Trap, which is a super attack we can use at any point in the turn order. Making these Cane Burgers extremely useful. But they do have a low chance of being cooked even with all the right ordnance. So it takes a bit of time to get it all in the right spot. Just because it's all pure RNG. And sometimes we end up with situations like that, which makes no sense. This is Randy's specialty, and he has the ordnance to increase the odds, and yet that still happens. Yes! Okay. Okay. Now, the only other thing I can think of, chat, it would be nice to have more secrecy popcorn. Definitely would be nice. Especially since, actually, you know what? Especially since it only takes prickly seeds, and those are pretty easy to get. There's no reason we shouldn't. Alright. At this point, chat, I think the rest of tonight's stream is just going to be trying to prepare for this, because there's no reason not to get prepared for this. Absolutely no reason. Alright, now let's change this for prickly seeds, so that way we can make a bunch of secrecy popcorn. I mean, secrecy popcorn is low-key one of the best tubular dishes, just because it gives us an item that can just instantly grant us stealth. And I say, why is that useful in Antomicx? It's useful because stealth not only prevents targeting from enemies, it also guarantees a critical hit. So that's both extremely useful things. There we go. Alright, chat. Now let's return to the SSS building to do our cooking. Our funsies will be staying right here. Tio does not watch at this. This is the luck of disappointment. Randy, on the other hand. Wait, why am I using Randy? Actually, what am I saying? We need a low chance of this happening, which means we want Ellie or Tio to cut this. Silly me. Come on, Ellie. You want me to cut the popcorn? Yes, Ellie. Oh, fine, I'll try. Ellie, that's a potato. Oh, I guess that's how it became cat food then. Let's try this again. Why don't I try? What? I'll put it into a mixing bowl. I also made cat food. How? I mean, I am a cat, but that's beside the point. Need a secrecy popcorn. Oh, let me try again. I got light popcorn? That's not what I want, Ellie. I know. Yes, like seriously, like if we look at this, like granted, 50% speed boost is very good, but that can't compare to secrecy popcorn to me. It's like that massive boost to our stealth. Alright, well, I'll keep trying. Hey, there we go, that's one. Well done, Ellie. You made one. Now we have to repeat that like 15 more times. Oh, bother, that's going to be a lot. Ellie gonna be 2 for 2? Yes, Ellie 2 for 2, let's go! Is this the streak, chat? Is this the streak of good bad luck that we need? Is this the good bad luck? Will Ellie get a 3 for 3? 3 for 3? No! We've never done 3 for 3, have we? The most someone does 3 for 3, it's like, it's gonna be worth celebration. The odds of 3 for 3 on anything must be so astronomically low. Which would explain why Ellie's basically chopping a potato every time she's trying to do this. Listen, I know it. Popcorn is one of those things that's very hard to mess up, that's why I'm using potatoes. Let's see. And there you go, see? Perfect. Hooray for secrecy popcorn. Alright, I'll keep at it. I somehow made cat food again. Alright, this is my turn then. Let's see if I can have any luck with this. Or just bad luck with this. Hey, look at that! There's one! See? I mixed eggs and somehow ended up with popcorn, so you know it has to be bad. That's fair. Here, Tio. Alright, Tio talked, but can you be 2 for 2? Let's find out. Oh, I'd be 2 for 2. Yes, I am 2 for 2. My aunt of sleep is paying off. But can Tio get 3 for 3? Yeah, 3 for 3 would be impressive, Tio. Will Tio go 3 for 3, chat? Is this the moment? Is this Tio's time to shine? Let's find out. Can she do it? Can she do it? I mean, that's not what we wanted. It's pretty good, but it's not for 3 for 3. Can't hurt that was another one of those, but I'm not sure how I made it, but as I just got lucky. Oh, let me try that again, Tio. I still make cat food. Cat food always makes me sleepy. Although maybe this is a sign to you that you should go to bed. You're probably right, Allie, but we need this popcorn for the boss fight. Watch us end up not using any of this during the boss fight for some reason. I don't know about that, Randy. How am I drifting cloud yet? It's still pretty good. Come on. Yes! There it is. There's the secrecy popcorn. If we got like an item that provides, like, a consumable item that provides stealth and something else, that probably, besides just restoring HP, that would be pretty overpowered. Just stealth is just amazing. Shame it only lasts for 1 turn though, but I understand why, because otherwise you'd do some pretty ridiculous shenanigans. Come on. Yes. Alright, can I be 2 for 2? Of course not, it's always cat food. Alright, well, my turn then. How do I make cat food? That's lots of no on that later. Well, maybe I'll get better luck this time. Hey, there we go, that's what we want. Well done, Ellie. Only 7 more to go. Okay, keep on, keep it on. Darn it. What is it with Ellie and making cat food? I don't understand. Seriously, like, I feel like Ellie has a higher chance of making cat food than popcorn at this point. What happened to you, Ellie? Hey, there we go. That's what we want to see. Or secrecy popcorn. Ah. Come on, Ellie. Come on, Ellie. At this point, I'm sort of questioning whether Ellie might be a cat. Well, I have been cooking a lot of cat food. See, that's how you do it, Ellie. Alright, Tio, can you be 2 for 2? Let's find out. Can I be 2 for 2? Well, I be 2 for 2. Of course, I make cat food too. We have to keep going. Hey, there's another one. Good job, Ellie. Come on, come on. Yes! Ellie 2 for 2. Can Ellie be 3 for 3, chat? Will Ellie be 3 for 3? Will this be the streak? Come on, Ellie! Yes! 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 Looks like I'm the first one to go 3 for 3. How about that? Good job, Ellie. That took a lot of guts to keep making that popcorn impressively. Thank you, Lloyd. Now the real question, 4 for 4. I know, Ellie, that might be stretching it a bit. Was I chose Lloyd for a second. Well, don't worry, Ellie. I was just giving you a second chance. Thank you, Lloyd. Can Ellie be 444? Can Ellie be 444? No. Aw. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Okay, there we go. That's another one. Well, one more. Come on, Ellie, take this home. Yeah, that's the last secrecy popcorn. Come on, Ellie. Come on, no. Nope. No. Yes, okay. Okay, that took a while, but now we have basically a whole pantry's worth of resources. So we looked at our items, chat. We have 20 secrecy popcorn, 30 endurance pudding, and 20 king burgers. I think this is at least a decent amount of food for us to work with, given what we're up against. But I think that'll have to be something we save for next time, chat, just as it is getting a bit late. So I will start to wrap things up here. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to sit around for a raid. But if you're watching on YouTube and what you saw, please consider subscribing on YouTube. It's free to subscribe on YouTube. You can always change your mind later. That's for wish of support. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you have an amazing night.